In last few lectures of material testing and evaluation, we have discussed about various materials used in construction activities. Now in this session, we are going to discuss about the very important material used for construction, that is rock or stone. Since stone is used directly in construction activity from ancient days, or it can be used to manufacture various materials like fine aggregates and coarse aggregates, etc. Therefore, it is important to know the properties of stone or rock. Myself, R.V. Jugdar, Assistant Professor in Civil Engineering Department, Sharad Institute of Technology, College of Engineering. First of all, we will study about building stone. Which stone is called as building stone? There are various types of stones depending upon its manufacturing processes. The earth crust is composed of rocks. Rock is mineral mass of more or less uniform composition. It may consist of a single mineral, that is monomineralic, or several minerals, that is polymineralic. Monomineralic rocks are quartz, sand, pure gypsum, and magnesite. Polymineralic rocks are granite, basalt, and porphyries. Natural rock materials are widely used for building purpose, owing to their universal occurrence and physical and mechanical properties. Rocks are the main source of material for manufacture of mineral binding materials such as gypsum, lime, cement, and artificial rock materials. For example, brick, glass, items for concrete and mortar. Classification of rocks. The origin and condition of rock formation, the predetermine their chemical and mineralogical composition, crystalline structure, and texture. The three major classification are based on the following aspects. The first is geological or genetic classification. The second is physical classification, and third is chemical classification. Geological or genetic classification. According to geological classification, rocks are subdivided into three large groups: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are made by cooling and hardening of molten magma, result in the formation of igneous rocks. Depending on the rate of cooling, the size of crystals are formed. Granite, sinites, diorites, and gabbros have large crystals, while basalts, rhyolites, and andesites have small crystals. Igneous rocks are generally very hard. There are some of photographs of igneous rock, which is granite, diorite, and gabbro. These are some samples or forms of igneous rocks. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are formed due to transportation agents like wind, water, and ice may move the loose weathered rock material and deposit them in the form of layers called as sediments. Such sediments, when subjected to heavy pressure, undergo compaction and cementation, resulting in the sedimentary rocks. Limestone, dolomite, shale, sandstone, etc., are examples of sedimentary rocks. These are some sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks. Sedimentary rocks and to some extent igneous rocks, when subjected to changes brought about by the combination of heat, pressure, and plastic flow called as metamorphism, undergo changes in the structure. texture and mineral composition, and these result in formation of metamorphic rocks. Gneiss, schist, slate, marble, etc. are example of metamorphic rocks. These are some metamorphic rock examples. Physical classification. The basis of such a classification is physical properties of rocks, the manner and arrangement of different particles and mass forming a stone. They classified as follows: foliated rocks, stratified rocks, unstratified rocks. Foliated rocks. These rocks shows definite parallel arrangement of minerals showing a tendency to split in the specific direction. Examples of metamorphic rock like gneiss and schist is example. Stratified rocks. Stratified rocks is formed due to the splitting of parallel layers of sedimentary rocks. They exhibit distinct layers which can be separated. The plane of separation is called as cleavage plane. Examples of stratified rocks are limestone, slate, and sandstone. The next type is unstratified rocks. They are granular or crystalline structure and become solid and cooling. They do not show any sign of strata. For examples of unstratified rocks are igneous rocks like granite, basalt, etc. Chemical classification of rocks. The presence of chemical constituents in the rocks is the basis of their type of classification. The classification is as follows: argillaceous rocks, siliceous rocks, calcareous rocks. Argillaceous rocks are these rocks, clay and alumina is the main constituent. Example of argillaceous rocks are slate and laterite, etc. Siliceous rocks. In this, silica is the main constituent. The presence of silica in the free state is called as sand, and in the combined state is a silicate. Rocks containing silica in the free state are harder, and those found in the combined form are likely to be disintegrated. Examples of siliceous rocks are sandstone and quartzite. The next classification is calcareous rocks. Calcium carbonate of or lime is the main constituent of these type of rocks. They are readily acted upon by dilute HCl. For examples of calcareous rocks is limestone, marble, etc. Properties of good building stone. To study the good quality of construction, we have to know properties of good building stone. Different civil engineering construction use stones in it. It is necessary to find their suitability under different conditions. The following properties need to be explained and examined before their use in construction. Appearance and color is the basic property. Stone must look good in appearance and be in of uniform color. Such a quality is essential for stone to be used for decorative purpose. Light colored stones are preferred as they resist weathering action in a better way. Stones with iron oxide should not be used as presence of iron oxide disfigures the stones and brings about disintegration. The next property which is useful for construction stone is strength. Stones are used as compression member and should have sufficient compressive strength. In general, all stones possesses a reasonable degree of strength. The crushing strength of stone should be greater than 100 Newton per mm square. Igneous rock have a strength of around 100 Newton per mm square, and some of the metamorphic rocks also possess these strength, but sedimentary rocks have a lower strength as compared to igneous rocks. The third important property is weight. In general, good building stones should have a high weight to resist higher compressive force. Good building stones must have a specific gravity greater than 2.17. A heavy stones possesses more compactness and less porosity. The next important property is hardness and toughness. Stone must be hard and tough so that they can resist wear and tear. Hardness is assessed by scratching and toughness by hammering. A good building stones should have a wearing resistance less than 3%, and if it is more than 3%, it is not satisfactory. Stone should used for roadwork should be hard to resist wear and tear also. Porosity and absorption. It is the property of stones possesses porosity, that is the ability to collect water in its pores. Stones that have a porosity over a certain percentage are unsuitable for building purposes. The presence of higher percentage of pores may absorb rainwater which may deteriorate and the stones. A good stone should not absorb water more than 0.6% by weight. It must be capable of withstanding effects of atmosphere. If stones in a cold climate absorb water, they may freeze and even get cracked due to thawing action. The next property is compactness. A good stone have a compact, fine, crystalline structure and must be strong. A compact stone is capable of withstanding the effect of external agencies effectively. Fineness or grain size is one of the property of building stone. Stones that are fine grained are suitable for molding purpose. Such stones are easily carved and dressed. Non-crystalline structure stones likely to disintegrate under the action of natural agencies. The next property of building stone is resistance to fire. Stone must be fire resistant, that is, they must retain their shape with when subjected to fire. Limestone resists fire up to 800 degrees centigrade. Sandstone can resist fire in a better way. Although argillaceous stones are poor in strength, they are highly fire resistant. Durability. Stones must be durable. Basically, stones that have their natural bed perpendicular to direction of pressure are durable. Durable stones are those which are compact, homogeneous, acid resistant and have negligible water absorption. One of most important property is dressing, which is useful for the stones which are used for the aesthetic aspect of the structure. Dressing is the act of shaping of stone for decorative purpose or for other purpose. For this, the stone should possess uniform texture and softness so that they may be easily dressed in desired shape and size. Hard stone can't be dressed like igneous rocks. There are various types of building stones like granite. It is cheap, deep seated igneous rocks, hard, durable, and available in different colors. It has high crushing strength and capable of sustaining high weathering effects. Basalt and trap. Basalt and trap are also igneous origin. These are effective solid rocks which have been formed on the earth's surface in the absence of pressure by rapid cooling of the magma. which also carries crystals of various minerals. These are hard, tough, and durable kind of stone and are available in different colors. Limestone and chalk. These are sedimentary rocks which have been formed of remnants, remnants of seaweeds and living organisms consolidated and cemented together. They are easy to work and contain a high percentage of calcium carbonate. The next type of stone used is sandstone. This is another form of sedimentary rock formed by the action of mechanical sediments. It shows a sandy structure which is low in strength and easy to work with the dress. This is available in different colors. Laterite. This type of stones is metamorphic rock and is sandy clay stone. It is porous and soft. It can be cut easily into blocks and contains a high percentage of iron dioxide. Gneiss. It is metamorphic rock which can be easily split into thin slab and easy to work on. Marble. It is metamorphic rock which can be easily cut with saw and can be curved. This marble rock is generally used for flooring purpose. Slate. It is also kind of metamorphic rock which is black in color and can be split easily. This type of rock is generally used for flooring purpose. Gravels. Gravels are available in riverbeds in the form of pebbles and it is of different size and shape and which are used for decorative purpose or aesthetic aspect. Quartzite. Quartzite is a metamorphic rock which is hard, brittle and crystalline. It is difficult to work with and is very durable. Uses of common building stones. The stones are used for various purposes in building construction for foundation, walls, columns, arches, lintels, roofs, floors, etc. For facing work of masonry for aesthetic aspect, for railway as basalt, ballast, for concrete and road construction as coarse aggregate, for bridges as floors, piers, abutments, retaining walls, etc. For lighthouse and dams as retaining structures. Useful building stones in India are granite. Granite is used for stone columns, road metal ballast for railway, etc. It is found in Karnataka, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Punjab, Kerala. Sandstone. Sandstone is used for building and ornamental purpose and also as a road metal. It is found in MP, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu. These are photographs of granite and sandstone. Limestone. It is used for flooring, roofing, pavements, and in general building construction. It is found in Punjab, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, etc. Gneiss. It is used for flooring and pavement and not for major purpose because of its weakness. It is found in Karnataka, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. Marble. It is used for ornamental purpose, flooring, facing, facading works, etc. It is found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Andhra Pradesh. These are photographs showing limestone and gneiss rock and marble. Now we have studied various types of rock according to their manufacturing process and the properties of various types of stones used for building construction. In next lecture we will discuss about various tests carried out on building stones. Thank you.